The war in Ukraine does continue to this day. One Watertown business is doing what it can for those who have left the country, fearing for their safety. Glacial Lake's rubber and plastic staff have opened their doors, offering employment to some residents from Ukraine that now live in Watertown. In a story that you will only see here on Dakota News Now, photojournalist Dave Houck is taking us to Glacial Lakes to meet the people who have opened their doors to help people seeking refuge and introduces us to those who embrace the opportunity.
So the war began on February 24th, 2022. So we heard the first loud explosion at 5:30 in the morning. We were very frightened. So, and I started to call around to my relatives. So, but everyone was saying that the invasion was taking place all over Ukraine. At that time, my parents' village was already occupied by the Russians.
Very surprised for us because we never think about war in our country, because our town was most safety in Ukraine. Happy in our town. Yes, we like Ukraine very much, and we miss for our life before war.
Glacial Lake Rubber was started 10 years ago, and we are a government contractor for military boot outsoles, amongst other things, but that's our real bread and butter.
Her parents can call her using an app on the phone. In general, they don't have internet in the city where they're at. Are you okay? Are you healthy? And that's pretty much it.
We viewed it as an opportunity to find new employees in a shrinking employment pool. But then when we got involved with some of the efforts to bring Ukrainian refugees in, we found out what great people they are, the tragic lives they've gone through escaping a war-torn country. It's really a great thing to be able to help these families out and help them find a home and start over.
I like my job. I'm very thankful for my boss Rob, for Tammy who trained me, for all people, because very kind people, they have a lot of patience.
Can you imagine having everything ripped away from you, your lives destroyed, your homes destroyed, you have no possessions, you escape under the dead of the night to run away to a different country.
My husband is still there.
And you start with nothing.
One of the nice things about South Dakota and Watertown is, even with a little bit of language, we have a lot of manufacturing, so you don't necessarily need strong language skills right away, but they pick it up. I think they're fitting in pretty well, and folks here seem to be really willing to help and wanting to help.
Правосуддя та правдою.
Well, I can't say that I hate them because I'm a person of faith.
It's hard to stay here alone because we have family, friends, all our life stay there.
So I very much hope that Ukraine remains a free country, and that that peace would come. As far as life here, we very much hope that we can begin our new life here, because it's hard to imagine returning to the occupied territory.